But one side it is very hard and difficult time for the Britishers, because the realized that at this it is very hard for them to accept that the whatever the kingdom, whatever the India they prepared, okay, to dismantle it, okay, they have to dismantle the empire, okay, which were created. So this is very hard for the Britishers. And here you can see the political parties in Britain at that time of the war. Britain and all party government headed by the Prime Minister Winston Churchill for the Conservative Party. So here the Britain has a different political parties in India, and during that time the Prime Minister from the Britain was the Winston Churchill, and the other conservative parties and People's Party was supporting to the Indians to get the freedom. And the British were willing to give the status of dominant to India under the British crown soon after the war was ended. So they promised to India that they are going to give full freedom for the Indians once the war was ended. But unfortunately, they was not standing on their words. And the British objected to this by saying that they have also to protect the interest of several other communities. So to escape from their promise, they are saying that they have to protect the interest of other communities in the India. The Congress party does not taking care of the Muslims in India. So they have to protect the Muslims. That is a word which was said by the Britishers to come out of their promise. And they also implied that Congress may be ignoring the interest of the many Indians. So the Congress is not taking care of the interest of all the religions in an equal way. So the British were required to protect this interest, so they want to continue of ruling the India. So the government had got special wartime powers to maintain law and order. So here the government took a special powers to maintain the law and order in the India, because the Indians are fighting with the Britishers to declare a full independence after the war. And whoever fighting with the Britishers, they are kept in the jail, and immediately they will be jailed and kept in the prison for a long time without going to the court. Even the British government not allowing the Indians to attend in the courts. Through 1940 to 1941, Congress organized a series of individual satyagrahas. So the Indians started a different protest movements against to the Britishers. Congress was set up that the British refused to promise a freedom to India and decide to walk out of the provisional government. So we have learned, according to the Government of India Act, provisions elections was held and people were elected from the India. Now all the provisional governments, they decided to resign from their positions to fight for the independence of the nation. Thank you.